Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to Muslim Council of Hong Kong Ramadan Reminders 2024. We continue with reflecting upon Allah's beautiful names, and Alhamdulillah, today's the topic will be the Qahar. Qahar is one of the beautiful names of Allah, and it occurs 6 times in the Quran, and it carries such an immense depth and powerful meaning that when we understand this name, we gain insight in Allah's sovereignty and control over all the things. So what is the meaning of Al-Qahar? Al-Qahar is derived from the Arabic root word Qahara, which encompasses several powerful meanings as subjugation, dominance, and victory, which means the one that is dominant, the one that has power to show that you have got no power whatsoever, the one that can establish his power to the extent that can show that you are in total annihilation. You have got nothing at all. The one can establish his power to the extent that no one at all will show their power. And all of these meanings fall under this one word. And also there is another similar name that you will come across in the Quran, is Al-Qahir as well. So when we say Allah is Al-Qahir, for example, if you look at it in the Quran, Surah An'am, وَهُوَ كَاهِرُ فَوْقَ إِبَادِهِ وَيُرْسِلُ عَلَيْكُمْ حَفِيظًا. And Allah Himself says that Allah is over His servants, and Allah is the one who has full control, and Allah is the one who is dominant over His servants. And He sent to His servants guardian angels. This is already a very good example that if you think about it, we human beings, we often feel a sense of control over our lives. We make choices, plan our days, and exert our will. However, when it comes to life and death, our abilities are indeed very limited. And Allah, the All-Powerful, is the one who determines the span of our lives. Our existence is in His hands, and we are utterly dependent on His mercy and wisdom. So when we reflect on Allah's attribute of being dominant, we should believe that Allah has, even though Allah has given us a free will, He has given us certain abilities, and He has given us strength in our bodies, Alhamdulillah. But ultimately, when Allah is sending His guardian angels, we don't have control over this. And when the time of death approaches, and the angel will come and take our souls, no matter even if we are inside a well-fortressed wall, no matter where we are, it will reach us. So when it comes to things like life and death, we have no control over this. And Allah not only control our lives, He control over the entire creation, from a tiniest creation to the magnificent creations over the entire universe. And this is what we mean by Allah being Al-Qahir. And also you will find in other places in the Quran, and one of the really interesting one, which actually highlights what will happen towards the end of times on the last day on the day of the judgment, is on the day of judgment, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will establish His authority, when everyone will come in front of Him, everyone will be in silence. And Allah will ask the question. His question will be, who owns the sovereignty of this today? And no one will speak. And Allah will give His reply and say, Lillahi al-wahid al-qahar. Allah will use with His name when He replies to that. He will say, it is for Allah, the one and only, and Al-Qahar, the one that is absolutely dominant, and not only dominant, but also the one who can subdue others to His authority. He can subdue others to His authority. Why did Allah use His name here? Allah used the name here because on the day of judgment, He will do that. No one will be able to show any authority on the day. And that's why He used His meaning, and that today I am alone, that I own everything, and I will show that I am the only owner on this day. And I will also, Al-Qahar, also shows everyone how I subdue everyone to my authority. And no one will be able to show or lift the head in front of me, or no one will be able to raise their voice in front of me, or no one will be able to make any judgment over my judgment. And this is the day when I will show that I'm Qahar. Subhanallah, this is the meaning of Al-Qahar. It is definitely a huge powerful meaning for us to reflect over and for us to learn from. May Allah accept it from us. Jazakallah khair for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and make sure to watch tomorrow's episode. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.